Good morning, class. My name is Chabeti. Admission number bed 050067 2021. I was specialized in mathematics and business studies. So today I want us to learn more on introduction to business unit. And our topic objectives are: by the end of the lesson, the learners should be able to identify the various forms of business units and give their meanings. Let's start by defining what's a business unit. A business unit is an organization formed by one or more people with a view of engaging in a profitable activity. And we can also see that a business unit are generally classified into private or public sector business unit. Okay, it's divided into two. It can either be a private or a public sector. Let's see what we mean by private sector. When we say private sector, we mean it comprises of business organizations owned by private individuals. And when we say public sector, we mean it comprises business organizations owned by the government. The forms of businesses we have in Kenya are sole proprietorship, we have partnership, we have cooperatives, we have corporations, we have limited liability businesses. Now let's look at the beginning of each of the form of business. We start with sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship is also known as a sole tradership or individual entrepreneurship or proprietorship. And we can see it's a type of enterprise owned and run by one person, and which there is no legal distinction between the owner and the business entity. So a sole proprietorship is owned by one person. Let's look at partnership. A partnership is an arrangement between two or more people to oversee business operations and share its profits and liabilities. For a partnership, you can either do a partnership with two people or more, but a maximum number of partners for members of partnership are supposed to be 7. Yes, we look at that way later, maybe in our next class. Let's check on cooperatives. It's a business or an organization that is owned and controlled by its members to meet their shared needs. The members can be either the customers, the employees, the residents, or the suppliers who have a say in how the cooperative is run. We go all the way to limited liability company, and a limited liability company is a private company whose owners are legally responsible for its debts only to the extent of the amount the capital they invested. And our last form of business is corporation, which means it's a legal entity that it's a separate and distinct from its owners. In Kenya, we have 3 common basic forms of business organizations that exist in the economy, and these are sole proprietorship, partnership, and corporation. And in all these three forms of business, each has its disadvantages and advantages, and it moves from the simple sole proprietorship to the complex, which is corporation, in terms of how they are organized. That way we'll end our topic for today. Thanks very much for your cooperation, and thanks for attending the class from the beginning to this far. Let's meet in the next class. We'll learn more about sole proprietorship. Thank you.